always hated presentations in class. I remember back in high school, I had this class called Avid. Avid is basically like a college prep type of class, and we were all supposed to present our college, but I was able to dodge presenting my project for like a week. But this one class period, and there was 10 minutes left. In my mind, I'm thinking, whew, it's about to be another class I could dodge, but bro, I was wrong. My name gets called, my heart dropped, and I started feeling nervous. I go to the smart board, and I was standing there for like a good 3 minutes, just kind of awkwardly, because I didn't know when to start. But that's when my teacher was like, whenever you're ready, Drew, you can get started. But I took that as, you need to hurry up and present. So I was like, all right, this is my presentation on the University of blah, 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 blah. And while I'm doing my presentation, all I could think in my head is this making sense? I hope my voice doesn't crack. But now I'm on like my 4th slide of the presentation. But then I hear a student say this, right? I can't really understand you. And then someone else is gonna agree, talking about something. Yeah, me too. That set alarms in my brain, bro. That's when my teacher was like, Drew, can you please speak up for our fellow classmates in the back to hear your presentation? Thank you. But then after all that, I just started to feel like this whole presentation thing was taking too long. I was really starting to get drained up there. Moving forward, doing my presentation, I was just reading everything as loud as I could. I was trying not to care so much about like how I sounded and all this other crap. And I got through it, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as I got through it, the bell rung and my nerves were gone. But something else that would make my heart pound is getting called on in class, but especially when you have no idea what the answer is. In 7th grade, I had a math class, and my math teacher, his name was Mr. L. Now, Mr. L, he was already an interesting type of teacher. Honestly, bro, he really looked like that one dude from Ratatouille. But we were going through a math lesson, and usually when we do this, Mr. L, he kind of had favorites. I'm not gonna lie. He had a lot of teachers' pets in our class. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who would, I know the answer, looking at it. But guess what? He picked me. And when he said my name, at first it didn't even register. He had to say it a second time. Then he was like, please answer the question. I kind of just froze up. I'm not gonna lie. In my mind, I'm like, look, we gotta come up with something. We can't be sitting here for too long. Everybody in here is looking at us. Even Mr. L, he was staring at me with his big old eyes. But when I finally said my answer, of course it was wrong. But you know what Mr. L does to add fuel to the fire? This man decides to make a side comment at me. Looks like someone needs to pay more attention in class. You basically just hit me with a 2-piece combo in front of the whole class. Like, I hope you're happy. But the last scenario that would always make me overthink and be in my head is always reading in front of the class. In English class, the teacher decides that she wants to do popcorn reading with all the students. Popcorn reading is when a teacher goes around and picks random students to read different portions of the book to the entire class. And while they're reading, I'm really only thinking in my head this: there's no way I'm about to sound like her who's missing words. There's no way I'm about to read as slow as that guy. And it just becomes a mixture of thoughts going on while I should really be paying attention to the book. And then I hear my name get called. I was reading fine, but still in my head I'm thinking, don't mess this up, don't misspell words, don't missay words, don't stutter, don't do none of that. But as I'm reading, I'm starting to get the vibe that I'm reading more than what I was intended to read. Other students, they would be reading like 3 pages and then she would call on someone else's name. But I already passed that. I'm on like page 6. But now I'm thinking like, bro, she needs to hurry up and call somebody else. I'm not trying to read anymore. The overthinking just never stopped that whole time while I was reading. Now with all those situations, the only reason I felt like I would like overthink is because I was always worried about like how I would be perceived by others. So I felt like I would try and just perfect everything. It's just stupid overthinking. In reality, bro, like none of that matters. We're all in our heads too much. But with all that being said, man, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Excuse me. Thank you for all the support on my last 2 videos, even the critiques. Like, I'm taking it all in and applying it to every new video that you see. So yeah, I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next Drewtoon, man. Peace.